Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Palin, Governor of Alaska, running for Vice President of the United States of America. Sure is good to be here today in Stillwater, Oklahoma. John and I just love small town America. He sure does wish he could be here with me today, but with the election just being in 48 hours, he really felt it was necessary to focus on some more key states. Not that your state is not a key state, but let's face it, Oklahoma's in the bag, people. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. Now, I'm here today because I ran into your pastor the other night by chance. Boy, is she a good-looking gal. She is a hoot. That's right. And she's asked me if I would come here today and just go over some announcements with all of you. And I told her I'd just be as pleased as punch to do it, so here I am. And she's just told me so many nice things about all of you. I just couldn't wait to get here and just dig in and meet you folks. And I knew I'd have a good time. And so far, so good, right? So anyway, I got to thinking after I met her, man, a woman pastor, she is a maverick. You know who else is a maverick? That's John McCain. But we won't talk about him right now. Let's talk about the issues. And the issues, let's get down to these announcements, shall we? Let's do it. All right. Looks like you all are meeting in the community center now for the third week in a row, and I've heard that that's just going great. I hope you all think it's going great, and it looks like you're going to keep on meeting here every Sunday at 10 o'clock. Same time, same place. Interaction is 9:30, just out there in the hallway. I'm going to grab myself a cup of joe before this service gets started. It smells fantastic. Another good news is that you closed on the old building last week. So it looks like you got some change in the bank. Yeah, that's a good feeling. You know who's going to help you keep that change right there is John McCain. That's right. Now, not this Monday, but the next Monday, Cindy Schaefer's going to be hosting a pod called Real Women. Now, the sound of that just gets me excited. A bunch of real women getting together, talking about the real things that matter in life. That's the side that we want to be on, isn't it? Don't we want to be on the side of the real people and the real issues that are going on? You know, when I think of the word real, I think of the word genuine, and no one is more genuine than John McCain. Now, that pod is going to meet, like I said, next Monday night at 8:30 at the Vine. That's where Rochelle the hair cutter works, from what I hear. Rochelle, I think maybe you can help me out. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Now, just a month later is going to be Christos Community. That's on December 10th. So we've got a while before that comes up, but we just want to let you folks know that it is coming up. And if you want more information, you can ask Scott, the teacher, about that. But what I've heard about Christos Community is that it's just a fantastic food distribution thing you've got going, serving the people here in Stillwater. Now, when I just think about serving the community, first of all, I'm just touched that y'all are doing that, and I just think that's great, and we just want to encourage you to keep on doing that. But when I think about serving the community, I think about John McCain, because he's been serving his nation since 1776, and he's been doing a fantastic job. And the last thing I've got on here that I need to remind you folks about is that you're going to have a leadership meeting tonight. It's at 6 o'clock at the third place. And elders, you're going to need to be there at 5, just an hour early, so you guys can talk some things over. And you're just going to go over some things that concerning the changes that y'all are going through and what with the new buildings and all of that. I know you guys are going to have a lot to chat about. And leadership, it's just so funny that I should have to talk to you all about leadership. Because, who has more experience in leadership than John and I? I mean, John's been in the Senate longer than any of you have been alive, and I was Miss Alaska. Now, before I leave you all, I just want to remind you one more time, Tuesday's coming up. It's just right around the corner. Won't you just get out there and vote? I hope that you will. I hope that you'll make your voice heard. And it doesn't matter. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. The last thing I want to do is stand up here and talk about John McCain. But really, just go out and vote for the man that you think is going to do a good job. If that's the guy that's for change and for good health care and strong community values and solid education for your children, well, then you vote for John McCain. And if you want to vote for what's-his-name, well, that's just fine too. I sure hope that God blesses you all this morning, and may God bless America.
Mosaic Community does not necessarily support or endorse any candidate, including John McCain, Sarah Palin, or that other guy.